Sokoninaru might break in again because they came out with a cover to a Yasobi song, which also Fami, the bassist from that just joined Love Bites, now we can say Fami from Love Bites, also did some bass covers of this artist. So it makes me kind of intrigued to check out this artist and see what they're all about. But Sokoninaru is still busting out covers. I love this because it's just like in a band room. It's just so cool just seeing him on the drums, like just so nonchalantly, just like
they kind of shoot a lot of videos in this spot, don't they?
Yeah, I like it. It seems it's such a perfect shot and it looks good.
They're so good, man. When they do these studio things and it's just they're so fucking good. Like how complicated their songs, how their music is, and what they pull off live. It sounds like so much more than a 3-piece.
Yeah.
And with the vocals, their vocals always. Every time I listen to them, it like the vocals are more and more impressive. Just how they use them and how they, like use the vocals instead of just singing.
Yes, the trading off.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And on top of the insane musicianship that they're doing, I don't know how they do all of that at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's really rhythmic singing along with this insane playing.
Or it doesn't match anything that's going on musically. Notes being carried over like 15 different changes. It's awesome.
That's very true. They have, like Wade was saying, different syncopations with the actual voice singing over the guitar and they're doing something different, and then she's singing something different while the bass is playing something that's following parts of the drums, but also carrying a backup melody to her vocals, and it's mind-blowing to hear. And I just know how much practice that takes to just get that down, just to separate your brain from the guitar. So, like, they're pretty much just, like, not even thinking about what they're playing on guitar at that point.
It's amazing.
I was learning the other day that even like to really master that, they say you don't focus on the vocals or instrument at all, which is wild to me, but it actually works. So you focus on like an object out in front of you while you're playing and singing. And I tested it out. I did a recording because I was like, let me see. Because normally when I sing and play, I'm always feel like I'm focusing on something, right? Or like I'm focusing on that next high note, or I'm focusing on, is my hand in the right place? Or, I haven't looked down in a while. Let me look down. So I tried it out and it actually works. So I think
it helps you live in the moment instead of thinking about anything else.
Yeah, and I think that might be why bands sometimes, or most of the time, sound so much better live, because they're focusing on the audience and they have like that focus. Because when you're in a room by yourself, there's really not much to focus on. You're too busy in your performance.
Focus on playing the right notes.
Yeah. And then when you're live, you're kind of like, I got to entertain. So what am I doing? Well, not every band thinks like that. Some people will just stand there and go like this. But if you're that player, then it's not going to work out that way. But it works.
I feel like when you're thinking about what you need to play is when you mess up the most, because you're thinking ahead instead of thinking about what you're doing at that moment. I think the point is you want it to become second nature, right? That's like you want it to be instinctual, that you're just going to be able to play or sing. This is why I can't do these things. Well, this is why I am incapable of singing a song while I'm playing a guitar, because I cannot put myself in that spot. But if you can, then it's all instinctual and you're good to go.
The reason why this happens too, I think, is even as a teacher, when I'm teaching a guitarist, I always tell them to think about the next chord ahead. And it does help with transitioning. And I think I forget, like, hey, eventually though, you need to not do that. It needs to come second nature, because when you say visualize the next chord, it helps you transition automatically there. I call it like play the song in your head without actually picking up the guitar. It's way more difficult than you think, because you have to actually sit there and you're like, all right, but you don't touch it, and that actually helps you get songs down faster. For me, it does, at least.
Yeah, it's like meditating on the chord, on the actual music.
Yeah, absolutely.
For more brilliant insight like you just witnessed, be sure to subscribe to Gaijin Guys and turn on notifications so you can be part of the live stream every Sunday. And also, what did Wave have me say? You can also find us wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find more exclusive content and reactions on Patreon. See you there.